welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Britt, healer, astro girly, Jackie of all trades, owner of the Power Passion LLC. If you want to book with me, it is free. Link is in the description box below. Um, we are here to yap, okay? I haven't been on live in like a month. So we're here to yap and we're here to talk about my social anxiety. I literally have anxiety sitting here talking to literally me. It's literally nobody in here right now. Just the anticipation of being seen live just gets me on the fritz. But yes, so today I'm just really here to talk about social anxiety, survival mode, and just how we even got here. How did we even get here? Like, I look back at my life when I was younger, like, I know exactly when social anxiety started. It started when I got kicked out of a friend group in third grade. And I never recovered from that. And it's crazy how you can identify exactly when the problem starts. And I look back at that situation and I'm like, why as humans do these little interactions impact us so greatly? It's insane to see how I literally will go into survival mode around people like a lion is chasing me just because of something that happened years ago, decades ago. Decades ago, I got kicked out of that friend group and never recovered. Socially, I immediately, like from that moment, I started to see myself as disposable. Like, I never liked friend groups from that moment, but I always treated myself as disposable because I was disposed over nothing. So, because I walked in the world feeling disposable, I essentially projected that as my role in friendship groups. And that's why it was easy to be pushed to the side because I already came in pushing myself to the side. So now I'm in my adulthood and I still do this in my friend groups. And really, the friend group I'm in right now, like, that literally happened by force. I literally was like, after COVID, I forced myself to hang out with those girls. And I was like, okay, they pretty cool. But also, I still treat myself as disposable when I'm there. Like, it's like I get around them and I'm like, I don't know. Is this really a safe space? I've always been like that though. And that's with anybody. And I work really well when it's one-on-one connections and one-on-one groups. Uh-uh. I'm sorry. After that accident, I really do not like hearing planes. I really don't. But anyway, um, yeah, I am learning to. I'm learning more about myself, and I realized I had an issue. It was last month. I went to this pole party. Um, I do pole dancing. If you didn't know, I pole dance. So I went to this pole party, and I got so much anxiety just sitting there. Um, and this is a room full of women I've probably seen once or twice before. Like, I've seen these women before, I've spoken to some of them before, but in that room, it was like 15 people, 15 women, and they were really cool. They were really kind people, but I literally realized how social anxiety really runs my life. Like, it's crazy the way you can see yourself once you've done like a lot of healing and elevated your mindset. It's like I really can't unsee how anxious I am. I can't unsee my habits when I get out in crowds and around people. It's literally insane. I'm like, girl, you are literally so fun, so cool, so jolly, so hee hee ha ha. All that girl do is laugh, and here she get in front of these people, and she literally looks like Summer Walker. I have to pull up the picture because this was literally me. Like, every time I get into these situations, I look like Summer Walker on that red carpet that one time. Do you know how crazy she looked? Why when I plug in Summer Walker, this is the first picture that come up? Ah, 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 ah. This is literally so funny. You plug in Summer Walker, and this is literally the first picture that comes up. Hold on. Where that girl at? This be me. Awkward. Just smiling. Just trying to survive. Literally stiff as a board. And guess what? I'm anxious as ever. Like, my heart pounding. The room starts getting like, it's like the room gets a little bit more quiet. I feel stiff, like I can't move. I can't think clearly. I can't form full sentences. I might start shaking. Bro, I be talking, I might start shaking again. And I'm like, girl, that's insane. These are literally people. Nobody's about to kill you. There's no murderers in the room with us. And I'm tired of feeling like a murderer is in the room with me. That's really what it boils down to. So, yes. So, this boils down back to authenticity and the acceptance of yourself and the full acceptance of yourself. Because for me, because I was not accepted by others, I chose to not accept myself. So, whenever I would go out in public, I would think about how I'm being judged and how I'm being perceived. And in order to minimize the amount of perceiving there is, I chose to be the quiet person. I chose to be the person that does not speak. I chose to be the observer, the fly on the wall, because it was easier for me to not have to mold myself or try to understand how I'm being judged. Now, this is where the self love comes in. When you actually love yourself and accept yourself, who cares who is watching? Who cares who is watching when you actually accept yourself? That is the point I'm trying to get to, where it is, where I do not have to try and gauge how I'm being perceived or what people will say. Like, that's the point I'm trying to get to here. And I feel like that takes a lot of self love, honestly. It's a level of self love that most people do not have. Like, I'm on a different mission, baby. But it's like, it's crazy the way that authenticity will be dimmed when you get in front of people. It's easy to be yourself behind closed doors, but as soon as you get out in public, you understand that people judge you. And even though judgment literally does not physically harm you, but mentally it harms you. So you try to prevent it as much as possible. I see it in the way that I dress. I've tried to prevent it by avoiding bright colors just so that I'm not seen and I'm not like a sore thumb out in public. It's crazy that I have specific colors where I'm like, I love to wear the color, but I don't wear the color because I'm literally terrified of the amount of attention I know that it will get. I remember I wore a blonde wig for maybe half a week when I was in college, and the amount of attention I got, I did not enjoy. Because I just was not comfortable with attention. Growing up, I did not get much attention, like, and that's just in most areas of my life. I just didn't get a lot of attention. So, like, I stuck to things that didn't require me to be seen by a lot of people. Um, so that meant like dimming down talents that I had. So, for example, I love to sing. I have stage fright. It's bad. I hate performing in front of people. I hate showing people my real voice, whether I'm on a stage or not. I literally hate doing presentations of any kind. Um, I I hate it. I hate it. I even hate interviews because I have bad social anxiety to that point. I can't even perform for an interview because I know 100% that I'm being judged. And I have such a huge fear of judgment. I have such a huge fear of rejection to a point that it stifles me and I end up self-sabotaging and rejecting myself in the end. So now I'm trying to get to that point where I stop rejecting myself before I'm rejected, and just be myself and just be okay with rejection, because I know that rejection is redirection, as they say. But it really is about, why wouldn't I want to be myself? Why wouldn't I want to weed out people that I do deserve peace? Hey, Planted Code, how are you? But yeah, why wouldn't I want to be myself and weed out the people that are not in alignment with who I am and who I really am? And it's like every time I go out in public and I'm not myself and I'm not authentic, I essentially end up attracting people who are never going to be in alignment with me. And stay true to you. I know. I'm trying. I'm trying. I be trying. And then I get out here and I act like I've never had a thought a day in my life. I literally go blank in public. I go blank when I'm on a stage. I go blank whenever people get involved. Brain empty. I forget that I ever walked, I ever spoke, that I ever even had my own personality. It's a bad habit. I'm growing though. I'm growing. But essentially, the importance of the authenticity is also about purpose. I feel like I have like such a huge purpose, and because I dim my light, I'm not able to walk in my purpose. When you're authentic, it really is a magnet to the things you want and desire. And because it is a magnet to those things, it's like I'm blocking a lot of my blessings. I am blocking a lot of my abundance. I'm blocking a lot of things that could be beneficial to me. I'm blocking the people that are supposed to be in my life. I'm blocking opportunities. And it's just like, just be yourself. Nobody's going to kill you. If people judge you, okay, great. They're not supposed to be here. I have this issue of thinking that everybody should be here and everybody should love me. And it's just like, that's sadly not the reality. And that's okay that it's not the reality. It's about learning to be okay with that not being true and the reality of things. And I really have to be fair to myself to not dim my light, because it's really not fair to me and who I am as a person. It's not fair to have to sit and make yourself small just because other people are watching. Like, it's not fair, and I hate that I do it. Like, I look at like who I become off of like one shot, and I'm like, that is the closest to who I am. Like, if I were to be in public, that is the closest to who I am. And I hate that I have to rely on any substance to make me into an authentic person. That I don't like. I hate that that is the only way that I know so far to turn off the noise that is in my head. Um, and it's like, even like, I look now at my life, like recently, what has been happening, like more people have been like seeing me, noticing me. I get more compliments now than I did when I was younger. So now it's like I'm learning to take compliments. Hey girl. Hey girl, how you doing? Hey. But yes, now I'm learning to take compliments, and it's crazy. People compliment me and I literally go blank. I take compliments as if I've never been complimented before. I hate that about me. I literally am stunned when people compliment me, because I'm so used to just playing in the background and not being seen and being like, okay, bye. Like, being like a ghost. I hate it here. And it's like, girl, if you don't just go take that compliment, like, and you be taking it like you don't know these things. You know that. Thank you. Thanks, girl. These are my new glasses. It's giving librarian. Girl, I love these glasses. I think I finally just got adjusted to them. I cannot lie. I just got adjusted. But dang it, my notes. My notes messing up. Here we go. Here we go. Anyways, back to my social anxiety. Um, I realized like it's not even just in person, it's online. Like I got on this live anxious. As soon as one person joins the live and I don't know them, I got anxiety. Immediately. I said, "Oh my God." The other day, I posted something on my TikTok and I said, "Oh my gosh, why am I posting this? Somebody's gonna cringe. Oh my gosh, I'm being seen, I'm being perceived." And it just be like, "Girl, calm down. It's just a post. Just post and go, please." Now I don't even be on Instagram because I was tired of being perceived. Like the social anxiety just gets in the way. And to be a social media person and influencer and want to do all of these things that involve you being in front of people, being in front of the camera, talking to people, there's I literally have to let go of this social anxiousness that I have. I have no choice because what am I finna do here? I have a purpose to fulfill. I have to be here. So I literally have to work through my anxiety by force. By force. But yeah, like, it's crazy. The other day, who is this? Chanel. Chanel, are you still on here? Chanel, is that you? The one person in here? Oh no. Who is this? But no, anyways, I saw somebody from my college the other day that I haven't seen in years. And girl, yes. I hate the comparison. It just be too much pressure. Cause it just be like people only are showing like such a small portion of their life. I have no idea. Like I could think their life is so great and they could be like depressed. Like like I have to always remember like these people could live a horrible life and be depressed. But hey girl. Anyways, I saw your old roommate, Chanel. One of them, your old roommate, because she was doing like a rotation at the college. Wait, not my college, at my job. She was doing her rotation at my job. Um, whatever they be calling it. And child, she said something about my TikTok, and I literally had so much anxiety. She was like, that girl TikTok famous. Like, people stay saying that. Like, that's literally a common reference that people do for me. And I literally get so anxious. I be like, please. Because I really know, like, why my TikTok went up. And it's like, I know that they're referencing that. And I just believe and project that they're judging me. So then I use people in order to judge myself. And it's like, girl, let it go. Calm down. Do you love yourself or not? Pick a side. Yes, T. It's T. I said, I know you lying. People in my stomping grounds. I never did I think. I'd be so shocked when I see people from my old life. I'd be like, oh my God, you still exist. That's crazy. People out there just living their life. And I'd never know. But yes, with the social anxiety, child, what I've been doing recently to try to combat it. So I do the thing. I'm at my job. I work in a medical office. I go in and girl, I be trying to give this mind a rest. She need to give me a rest. She needs to give me a rest. Yes, it is a small world, girl. Anyways, I be at my job. I walk in the little room with the patient. I literally say hi, and I look down at the ground immediately. So this week I've been forcing myself to hold eye contact so I can essentially do exposure therapy. It's literally that bad. Like, I can't even look people in the eye. People I be seeing every 3 months, every 6 months, every year. I can't look them in the eye. I just get so awkward. Like, oh my gosh. And then, girl, I've been trying to force myself to talk to people. So, other day I was getting food. I'm over here forcing myself to talk to the register people. I'm like, hey, how's your day going? Trying to do all the small talk that I see other people doing. And I'm like, okay, the more that I do this, the less scary it really is. And it's like, okay, well, people love to be seen. So, like, it's usually not going to be a bad interaction. Like, when you start really sitting down talking to people, it's usually not going to be a bad reaction. But I think that with the whole rise of social media and stuff like that, I've been seeing how Lord, here go my train of thought. Here we go. I literally hate this. But with social media, I feel like a lot of times we are losing connection. Like, I see the way that, like, people are literally afraid to speak to each other. And I'm like, I don't think social anxiety was this bad until social media really got added into the equation. Like, I'm sure people were anxious, but like, once you started adding social media to it, it gave people an excuse to not connect with each other. I feel like a lot of us are very distanced. Although we may be connected over the internet, we're not really connected in real life. And it's very evident to me how disconnected people are. I was talking to a guy the other day. This was like a month ago. I was talking to this one guy. This is like one of the things where I knew that this was not going to work, because he was explaining to me, like, oh my gosh, I was walking down the street and these people were staring at me. I was like, how dare you stare at me? Da, da, da. And I'm just like, some people just want to say hi. Like, some people are literally nosy. Like, all you had to do is say hey. Like, and y'all could have had like a pleasant interaction. He was like, nah, I don't want nobody talking to me. I said, oh my gosh, y'all real bitter in this bitch. Y'all real bitter in this bitch. I'm scared of y'all. I be like, damn. Say hi to a nigga and he want to punch you in the face. Like, oh my God. What has this world gotten to? I'm scared. Like, damn. Hoes can't say hi. Like, I just knew this ain't gonna work, honey. This ain't gonna work. Mm-mm. I'm like, I might be too happy for this young man. Yeah, that was a red flag. Cause why are you mad? So you gotta go. You gotta go. This is scary. Like, what? I said, I don't need to be dating no more. I logged up out them dating apps real quick. I don't need to be on here no more. Cause who am I running into? These are some wannabe felons. Felons waiting to happen. I don't care if y'all joking or not. Like, some people be like, oh no, I was joking. But it'd be like, no, y'all really don't be joking. Like, jokes be half truths. Like, some people really don't like people. And my thing is, I used to be the person that be like, oh, I don't like people, but I really just didn't like the way I felt around people, because I was thinking that everybody was judging me. That's what it really boiled down to. Like, I just thought everybody was judging me. So that was the whole reason I was like, I don't like people. But the reality is, I do like people, but I like kind people. I don't like judgmental people. And that's okay. It's okay. That's okay. That don't mean I hate everybody. I just hate being judged. And even then, I have to like really get to a point where I'm okay with the judgment and I accept that people are going to judge you, especially when they are miserable with their own lives. People are going to judge you. That's just a part of life. That's a part of having eyes on you. It doesn't matter what you do. You can be sitting there drinking water, minding your business. People will always judge you. It doesn't matter. And you have to just be okay with that. Well, I know I have to be okay with that and learn to just be like, okay, exactly. You really do have to take things with a grain of salt because nothing is really personal. Everybody is living their life for themselves. Like, so it's like, I gotta live my life for myself. If y'all over there living your life for yourself, I gotta live it for me. Because even when people are judging you, it's based off of themselves and the things that they've learned and they've experienced. Like, so I'm learning to be like, okay, well, I would like to live my life in peace. I would like to be happy. I would like to be authentic. I would like to be myself. I would like to go out here and actually impact the world positively. I actually want to be a good person, a good citizen. I actually want to talk to people and get to know people. So I can't stop myself from doing that just because I feel judgment. I have to be okay, like, let me do that. So, another thing I've been doing to try to combat my social anxiety, I've been complimenting random people. I just force myself. I force myself at this point. If I think of a compliment, I have to force myself to say it. The other day, I complimented a man. I have a terrible fear of men. I said, oh my God, why did I do that? But it didn't go horrible. I mean, he didn't really care. He didn't really care, but it was for me. The compliment was for me to be authentic to who I truly am. And I'm truly just a girl who like to give people compliments, give you your flowers if I could give you your flowers. So that compliment was really for me. I said, I love your fit. He said, I appreciate it. I said, okay, let me run away. I'm scared. I feel so awkward. And I went right on home. But guess what? I did what I told myself to do. I was being true to myself. And I'm a complimenty. I'm a complimenty ass person, okay? Golly. We just gotta get the eye contact down. That's we really gotta work on that eye contact. I be feeling so uncomfortable. I be like, oh my gosh. Like people are looking into my soul. Like, you really see me? That's crazy. What are you thinking? It would just be like, why am I worried about what you think? Like, especially when it's like, you gotta think about it. Why would I value a stranger's opinion? I don't know you. Why am I putting value to strangers that I don't know and probably will never see again? I'll probably never see these people again. And I'm over here worried about how I'm being perceived over and over and over again. How am I being perceived? How are you looking at me? It's just like, I don't know you. Why should I care? Why do I keep going out here caring? These people have no clue who I am. I could be anybody. I can write any story. I could tell y'all any story and you would just have to take it as true and face value. I could say anything I want. And I literally never see most of these people ever again. So it's like, why not just be yourself? Because who knows if this is even truly you? Nobody even knows. All the masking I've done in my life, all the roles I've played, like all the people I pretended to be in front of other people and I couldn't hold up the mask. Like, after so long, I cannot hold up a mask. Like, so it's like, you might as well just go ahead and be yourself the first time. Yeah. Yes, I like to give compliments too, not to flirt. And that be the thing. Like that's kind of half why I get scared to compliment men because men like are rarely rarely given compliments. So they see that as this is an opportunity. And I'm like, yeah, this is not an opportunity. This is not. You are not hired. Please. This is not a role you could fulfill. Like, what? That's why I love a good, like, drive-by. I love to do a drive-by compliment, like, so that you're just so thrown off that you can't even, like, sit and think of anything else to say to me. Just keep going. Keep going. Let's pass it by. Please. Let's act like that didn't happen. And now I gotta just get used to the discomforts. But yeah. Wow, I've been here yapping for 30 minutes. Isn't that wonderful? I know that I'm about to leave. Okay? I'm about to leave. Because I'm hot and my social anxiety is starting to dwell down as I've been on this live. So now I'm like, okay, I think I've done enough exposure therapy for today. Yes, drive-by compliment. I'd be like, oh, that's so cute. Bye. Love your shoes. Bye. Pew, pew, pew. I just do my drive-by compliments. Because it's just easier. Like, ugh. But now I'm like, we'll see. We'll see what else I force myself to do as I practice my exposure therapy. But yeah, we'll see. Especially in the next couple weeks. Yeah, we're gonna have to see. I have a work dinner like in a couple days. Actually, tomorrow. And I was thinking about the work dinner I went to last week. Y'all, I walked in the room is full. Anxiety. Like, it's crazy how the anxiety just hits you. It's insane. I walked in the room, I said, oh my God. All of these people. I scrambled for a seat. I picked the closest seat to the door because I just wanted the first seat that was open because I was just so anxious that I couldn't even think. I sat down and I was like, dang, I really don't even want to sit here. Like, I hate this seat. I hate that I chose this seat. And I was so anxious to a point, like, I couldn't even get up and change my seat. And I just suffered there in the seat that I did not want to sit in. I'm like, I wanted to pick the seat that was closer to the food. Now I got to be sitting here asking people to pass me a plate. And I'm like, I don't even want to ask y'all to pass me the plate because I got social anxiety. So now I'm forced here to sit here and talk to y'all and ask y'all, can you please pass me the hors d'oeuvres? Man, I can't do this social anxiety stuff no more. I can't do it no more. It is too crippling. It's too crippling. I deserve to just be able to ask for hors d'oeuvres in peace. Like, it's just hors d'oeuvres. Just pass me the calamari, please. Please. Oh my God. Pass me the bread. A girl can't even ask for no bread without getting anxious. This is a shame. I can't live like this no more. So, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know if it's looking like therapy because my insurance is running out this year. Hors d'oeuvres, please. I don't know. It might be therapy. Or it might be something else because it's just like when I'm just too self-aware and I understand and know what I'm doing and when I'm doing it. It's just about applying the things that I know. I feel like I already know what to do. It's just, am I doing it? No, because I'm anxious. And I can't even think about the things that I should be doing in the moment. It's not until like I leave the moment and I'm like, why did you do that? And it's like, girl, stop being so anxious. It's just people. They ain't gonna kill you. You ain't in the wild no more. It's crazy. The human body is crazy. I was watching this video months ago. They were talking about how the human body essentially, like, you know how we had tribes? We had tribes. And if you get kicked out of the tribe, you essentially are out in the wild. That is exactly what the body is saying. Every time we get socially anxious to this day, in this day and age, that doesn't even make sense to me. I'm just like, when is our body going to evolve out of this learned habit of masking and forming ourselves to conform to society and the people around us in order for safety? When is our body going to say that, let's stop doing that? Let's stop producing this gene. Let's stop doing this. When is our body going to say this? I'm like, how long does evolution take? It's looking like 1,000 years. And I'm going to walk 1,000 miles before come on. I'm going to walk 1,000 miles before we get to that point of evolution. So, something's got to give. Something has to give. I'm tired of the social anxiety, and now I have no choice but to face it alone. Actually, not alone. But I have no choice but to face it, and I hate it. I hate how accountable I have to be. Like, it just get tiring, child. But yeah, I had fun yapping. Yes, girl, I got this. I'm trying. But yes, I had a great time on this live. Wow, I yapped. What? Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed. Make sure you like this video before you leave. Just like the video, please. Please. I'd really appreciate it. Please. Anyways, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share. Link is in the description box for the services I have, okay? They free. All my services free. So, love you all. Make sure to come back, because I'll be back. But yes. Thanks, girl. I'm glad you enjoyed. It's like we're on FaceTime. This is a safe space. But yes, I will see you all in the next live, the next video. Make sure to check out all the videos that are on my channel. They're there. Just go to the live tab or just go to the video tab. They're all there. I'm always there. I'm always here. You can always click on something. Okay? Love you. Bye. You're doing great, sweetie. You're doing great. Ooh, we had this thing in. Okay.